Welcome grade 10 in another Google Meets for today. Today is September 6th. Still, we don't have face-to-face classes because of the rain and the flood. Okay, I think some areas of the school are still flooded, or kung hindi man, there's also a high risk of raining hard. Let's make the most of this hour by studying graphic organizers lesson number 2. Can you read for us the title of our lesson? Let's call Arky,
Critical graphic organizers that aid us in thinking.
or if you have watched the Google Meets yesterday, that lesson was all about graphic organizers that relay information or that helps us in sharing information. This time, these are the critical graphic organizers that can aid us in thinking. Let's get to know Spider Map, Fishbone, and Decision Tree. Start first with a prayer by Alexandra.
O Diyos naming makapangyarihan sa lahat, kami po ay lumalapit sa inyo para humingi ng tawad at magsisi sa aming mga kasalanan. Para na rin po magpasalamat sa inyong walang sawang biyaya, pagkain, aruga at pagmamahal na inyong binibigay sa amin. Humihingi po kami ng proteksyon para sa ngayong araw at sana rin po gabayan niyo po kami para matuto at maunawaan ng maayos ang aming itatalakay ngayong araw. In Jesus' name, Amen.
Amen. Thank you very much, Alexa, for that prayer. I'm acknowledging everyone. We are 33 on this Google Meets. And thank you to your parents who had given you data or load and allow you to be on this Google Meets. We're starting with a review. This one is about Daedalus and Icarus. Let's ask Olivia to read number 1 for us.
Number 1. Who were Daedalus and Icarus? A. Father and son.
Yes, they are father and son. Let's try Princess Casaria, number 2.
Number 2. What was Daedalus' main instruction to Icarus regarding the wings? To avoid flying too close to the sun or the sea.
Yes, that's the instruction. Great. Okay, number 3. Let's try Alexa for number 3.
What does the myth of Daedalus and Icarus teach us about ambition and hubris? A. Ambition is always rewarded. B. Hubris is a virtue. C. Excessive ambition and hubris can lead to downfall. D. Ambition and hubris have no impact. Letter C po.
Yes, excessive ambition and hubris can lead to downfall. Let's try Vivienne.
Number 5. What modern-day situations can be compared to Icarus's flight? A. Successful business ventures. B. Risky investments. C. Long-term relationships. Or D. Everyday routines. The answer is letter B. Risky investments.
To begin with the lesson, I would like to start with something familiar. Every morning, you and I, not every morning, that most of the morning, we experience this traffic bottleneck at our main gate. Let's hear Jasmine to read about this.
The morning traffic bottleneck at our main gate every morning, particularly on rainy days, getting through our main gate becomes a difficult task for everyone. What might be causing this traffic congestion, and what step can be taken to address it?
If you have watched the video lesson that I shared to you last Monday, perhaps you can share or you can tell the possible causes of the traffic in our main gate every morning. If not every morning, then most of the mornings. Yes, let me call on Miss Casaria.
The possible causes of traffic during mornings include no specific unloading zone of U-turn, no traffic enforcers, one gate is not being used, no dedicated walking lane, inconsiderate parking, vendors, bad condition of the road, and lastly, discipline.
What can you say about this traffic problem? Yes, Godwin.
Solving a traffic in gate problem can be challenging.
Class, have you wished that one day there is no more traffic in the main gate of our school? Like everything is easy flowing. Students can easily walk. Of course, when it rains, walking will not be a problem. And there will be no more waiting for many minutes before you enter the school.
Yes, I want to solve the traffic that is happening at our school gate because it has affected many people.
Yeah, thanks, Olivia. This complex problem needs a lot of thinking and planning so that the action is something that will bring solution. Today, we're going to be seeing this planning tools, or if I may say, this graphic organizers that help us plan, help us think. I like to call this graphic organizers critical. So let's check this three graphic organizers that I would like to share to you. We'll start first with the spider map. And the first graphic organizer is the spider map. A spider map, also known as a concept map, is a graphic organizer used to visually organize information around a central idea, with related concepts branching out like a spider's web. So, parang mga paan nagagamba yung pagbabranch ng mga idea. But it focuses on one central idea. Take a look at my example. This one is about a program for Teachers Month. So that's the central idea. And you can see there are many ideas around this. For example, events. What will be the events for this program? The budget. Of course, that's very important. Who will be the people involved or the actors? There's something that I put as digital. And of course, something very ideal, which is the rest time. Let's take a look at the events. So you can see branching out of ideas. So events, there should be contests for this program, and it branches out for singing. One, there can be singing contest, there can be a painting contest, or a poem reading contest. And as you are planning for this event, you also think of the budget. So you consider food and refreshments, and you think there should be games on this program. And you also consider the honoraries that the guests will receive. So that must be under the budget. So in simple words, Spider Map can be very useful for planning. So the more you think and plan, the more ideas you can consider, making sure that you're not forgetting any detail. Okay, so this is my example for the Spider's Map.
Okay, we're proceeding to the next one, right? So check this out. Princess.
A fishbone diagram, also known as a cause and effect diagram, is a visual tool used to identify the root causes of a problem. It looks like a fish skeleton with the problem at the head and the potential causes branching out as the bone.
Keyword, identify the root causes of a problem. Say, for example, the problem is causes of delay of student in submitting of projects and tasks. Okay, that's all right, Princess. Ano? Okay lang yan. Now, class, take a look. Look at the bone of the fish here. Each bone kind of pertains to a cause of that problem. Let's ask somebody to help me here. Somebody who can read this causes. Maybe we can try Christina.
Distraction.
Okay, how about number 2?
Number 2, lack of time. Financial issues.
The fourth cause?
4, lack of motivation. 5, laziness. 6, illness. 7, bad influence. And 8, lack of interest.
All right, take a look, grade 10. These are numbered not because the person, Kim Lobenyan, likes this to be numbered that way. The number 1 cause is the major cause, isn't it? It's too hard to focus on something in your age because of distraction. Look at the last cause. What's the least of the cause?
Lack of interest.
Yan. So distraction is really the major cause. And lack of interest is something that I feel students can control. It's under your control. But distraction is really too hard to control, right? It can be an outside distraction, like noise in the house, or that powerful social media. Pero yun talaga daw ang pinakamabigat. So when you're writing your fishbone diagram, first cause should be the major cause. Now, inside the fishbone, you can see some solutions. Let's look at lack of motivation, number 4. What did Miss Kim Lobenya thought of a solution for lack of motivation?
Lack of motivation. Find the motivation. For example, friends and family.
Yeah, so yeah, like your little brother could be your motivation. Like you want to have a job someday so you can help him, uh, you can support him or help him in his education when it comes to financial matters. Okay, now I'm checking this fishbone diagram. The lack of time. I'm looking at cost number two, lack of time. Kulang sa oras. What is the solution being proposed by Kim Lobenya, the author of this work?
Have a checklist, and the second one is manage your time well.
And have a checklist and manage your time well. Look at this, Princess. Look at the fishbone diagram. Do you think a fishbone diagram is useful when it comes to thinking about a certain problem and wanting to solve that problem too?
Yes po, sir. Kasi po, cause and effect po yung
Mhm.
fishbone diagram helps us to identify the causes of the problem po.
A fishbone diagram is a complex tracer of cause for the problem. Indeed, this is something that can help us. When you're trying to solve a problem, say in your organization or in your clubs, a fishbone diagram can really pinpoint those problems and you can start thinking of solutions for those problems. That's why this is one of the critical graphic organizer, as I've said. Now, we proceed to the third graphic organizer that I would like to share to you. Let's have Marie.
A decision tree analysis is a visual tool that helps in making decisions by mapping out various choices and their possible outcomes. It resembles a tree with branches representing decision and their potential result.
Have seen the keyword branching, but in this one, it is arriving at a decision. So let me show you an example of this one. There's a girl, and she has this question: what would I buy? What are her choices? Okay, Alexandra.
Her three choices of gadgets is tablet, netbook, and laptop po.
And what is it for, Alexa? What this one is very important in arriving at a decision. You got to have this certain question. What is it for?
Um, it's for her studies in senior high school po, sir.
Yeah, you got to know what is the decision for. What is the use of that decision? Okay, that's the main thing that you got to really consider. And this one is for use for her senior high school. Can you read the feature of the tablet, netbook, and laptop? Kindly specify, you know?
Tablet, thin and light. Netbook,
Netbook.
decent long battery, and laptop, powerful long battery po.
All right, so those are the features. Thank you, Alexa. Those are the features of the gadgets, okay? The tablet is thin and light. Magaan lang yan. Netbook is decent, long battery, and we can say magaan-gaan naman ang netbook. Netbooks are really small laptops, okay? Around 12 inches, And laptop are really big, but these are powerful and it has long battery life. The netbook also has long battery life too. Now, the next thing that you got to think of for the tree diagram is the outcome. Ano mangyayari kung binili mo yung tablet o yung netbook o yung laptop, Vivian, what will be the outcome if she buys the tablet?
The outcome if she buys tablet is can edit videos fast.
Mahirap mag-edit ng video sa tablet lang, Vivian, how about netbook? What will be the outcome if she buys that?
The outcome if she buys netbook is powerful and not that heavy.
So she'll be able to use it on her senior high school, the netbook, because it's powerful, it can edit, and not that heavy. She can bring it every day. Okay, how about for the laptop?
The outcome if she buys laptop is powerful but tiring to bring.
And at last, what is the decision? What will the girl be buying?
The girl will be buying netbook, sir.
Yan, she will be buying netbook. So, class, this is an example, really a simple example of a decision tree analysis. Let me try you if you can determine which graphic organizer among the three will be used in the following situations. So check out the situations called what if. The choices are below. Spider map, fishbone tree diagram analysis.
If a sales manager wants to know why the sales of their product are dropping, which graphic organizer can he use? I
Mm-hmm.
think mm, fishbone.
Yeah, fishbone diagram. Hindi sila makabenta ng kanilang produkto, so ano ang problema? So a fishbone diagram can trace the problems.
Nia wants to be sure that the track she is choosing is the best for her. Which graphic organizer can she use? Diagram analysis.
Yeah, that's right. It's tree diagram analysis. Okay. Now, for number 3, let's hear from Faith Adonis.
If the student body wants to have a program for the teachers month, which graphic organizer can they use? Spider Map Poster.
Yes, Spider-Man. Excellent class. Excellent. So this tree, fishbone, spider map, tree diagram analysis, these are very useful. Faith, can you continue? Please read the abstraction here.
Fishbone diagram systematically identify potential causes of a problem or outcome. A spider map visually represents a central idea and its related subtopics. Decision tree analysis evaluates multiple causes of action and their possible outcomes.
Thank you very much, Faith, for reading the abstraction for us. Now, here, we can have Kelsey Fuentes to read this.
If all the three tools, fishbone diagram, decision tree analysis, and spider map, were used together in problem solving, they would complement each other to create a comprehensive and structured approach.
Okay, don't forget that. Let's have another reader for that idea.
If all three tools, fishbone diagram, decision tree analysis, and spider map, were used together in problem solving, they would complement each other to create a comprehensive and structured approach.
Thank you, Olivia. I would just like to show you the graphic organizers topics. Okay, these are topics that you can select from, and you shall be drawing this in your Oslo papers. So my question for you is, which one do you think you would likely work on? Just select one. I'm giving the class maybe a few seconds to decide. O baka kailangan nyo pa ng decision tree analysis. Right? So marami-raming branches yan.
Number 4 po, causes of misinformation.
And what diagram will that be?
Fishbone diagram po.
Yan. So, alamin mo kung ano yung pinaka number 1. In my mind, lack of critical thinking. You can start the fishbone with the word lack. Lack of critical thinking. For me, that's the main cause. If people can critically think, then we'll have no problem with misinformation. Yung 15 minutes deadline, lumalabas na. Alright, the net is really mahina, Jillian. Okay, I can read that.
Lack of discipline among youth po, as fishbone diagram.
You really need to consider all aspects. Okay, do some research and check news, opinions, and inquirer, no? How about you, Vivian?
Sir, may nagawa na po akong fishbone diagram po. Ang kinuha topic is yung nandun po sa post nyo na reason bakit po delay yung submission ng students sa kanilang output.
Okay, that's fine. All right, Tyler, how about you, Tyler?
Deciding on the track to take in senior high school, sir.
What will be your choices? In our example, there were 3,
ABM, TVL, or hamster. Ay, YUMS pala.
Yan. So you got to put them in a line, and then state their features, and then imagine what will be the outcomes, of each. Really think hard about it. And then on the top of your diagram, it will be your decision. So it's a plus factor if you're going to put some design on your graphic organizers, But Faith, how about you, Faith? What will be your graphic organizer here?
Po, sir, yung number 6 po. Yung spider map po, sir.
And what will you be planning about? Can you read number 6?
Planning Teachers Month Special.
So I think I have shown you that. That's an example, pero mine is not yet finished. A spider map will really have a lot of ideas. Okay? Dan, Daniela, how about you, Daniela?
Number 1, sir po. Number 1.
Rubrics for grading the graphic organizer. Use of English text is 30 points. Accuracy of information, 40 points. Creativity, 30 points. Total of 100 points.
Okay, thank you. And don't worry, class, I'm going to give you enough time for those Oslo papers, those graphic organizers. Okay, now to close our lesson, let's do this evaluation. Let's have Vivian for number 1.
The fishbone diagram, decision tree analysis, and spider map are just simple graphic organizers. False, sir.
They are critical, so the answer is false. Correct, Vivian. All right, let's have Faith for number 2. Faith.
Decision tree analyze, map out different possible benefits, risks, and outcomes based on various choices. Sir, true po.
Yes, true. And that one is maps. Okay, number 3. Ruth.
These three graphic organizer, when used together, will be particularly helpful when dealing with complex problems. True po.
That's true. Good, Ruth. Okay, let's have my Phil, maybe for number 4, my Phil.
The fishbone diagram is primarily used to identify problem and think of possible solution in a system of process. True po, sir.
Okay. Yes. To identify the problems, yeah, that's the fishbone. The next number, Miss Lim.
Spider map diagram is used to visually organize information around a central concept, with related ideas branching out like a web. True po.
Yeah, that's true. And class, look at all those silhouettes on this slide. We have fishbone, we have tree diagram analysis, and we have spider map. Don't forget this, okay? Will be it. Thank you for attending our distant learning. And
Thank you, sir.
you're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you po. Hindi ko na natawag.
Love you, sir. Love you, sir.
Bye, sir.
Bye,
sir. Bye po. Ako sa
Narinig sa kita.
Sir, tawagin niyo na ako sa Monday, sir.
Oh, Miss Ileto, sorry. I can't quite speak it.
Thank you, sir.
Yan, salamat na
Sir,
marami.
kamusta po dyan sa lugar?
Kumusta saan?
Sa lugar mo. Maulag dyan, sir, maulag.
Hindi naman umulan pero matipid. Parang papaulap.